Did you know that you can help manage your emotions through physical movement of your body? Head on over to couchtoactive.com/emotions and get your free guide today. Good morning, friends. Happy Friday to you guys. We're recording the podcast episode live again today on Facebook. I'm going to try to get it eventually over to YouTube, but this old brain of mine has to do a little bit more learning before I get over there. So today we are going to talk about exercising in the rain and the gear that you need to get geared up for it without breaking the bank. So first of all, friends, this is the time of the year where if you live in any rainy climate, we know it's going to rain and rain and rain for weeks and months. So this is Western Oregon, Western Washington, a lot of the northern states. It's going to get cold and it's going to rain all the time. So what do you do about that? First thing is you got to start getting proactive and preparing now and knowing that you're going to get wet. When you go outside to exercise, it's going to rain. And you, first of all, start with that mental work of rain is not a reason to stay indoors. Rain is now, if you live in like southern states like Florida, where it rains every day in the afternoon. And when you think rain, you think, about 4:30, it downpours for a few minutes and then it stops. That's not the kind of rain I'm talking about here. I'm talking about that rain in the Pacific Northwest, where it kind of just drizzles and rains for a few minutes at a time, over and over for like weeks, months. It feels like decades, right? And we need to be able to get out in it and not be afraid of it, because if we don't, then it's just going to be a huge, huge barrier. So gear. If you're looking at walking or running outside, there's all kinds of gear that you're probably already seeing targeted ads for super expensive Gore-Tex to, all kinds of stuff. Here's what I do, and here's what's worked for me. And this is actually what really worked when I did the 2016 miles in the year 2016. If I could only choose one piece of gear for rain, it would be my sun visor. Yeah. No joke. You've seen me on videos with it. In fact, maybe I'll go out today and do a live video so you can see. It's literally, I've had the sun visor probably 15 years. And it just, what it does is it keeps the rain off my face. And by keeping the rain off my face, then I feel like, okay, this rain thing isn't as big of a deal. My second piece of rain gear is I have a pair of tennis shoes that I dedicate to the mud, and they just live on the porch or the patio outside. They just get trashed, and I have just given up and said, you know what? These are my shoes that I have dedicated to the rain and the mud, and it's okay. I actually have two pairs now, which is a pair for the road and a pair for the trail. But anyhow, doesn't matter. Beyond that, it's really anything, because it doesn't get that cold in the Pacific Northwest right now. And so like this cotton sweater, I'll probably go for a walk in this cotton sweater today because I'm going to get wet. And most of that rain gear, I got to tell you, if you put on that rain gear and then you go exercise and get sweaty, well, then you're still wet and sweaty and gross feeling. So it's just like, if I'm going out for an hour-long walk, I'm not, and I'm not in a trail or backcountry or anything. I'm not really that worried about making sure I've got the exact technical gear. I just wear what's comfortable and go out with it. So that's what you got to do. Get yourself a sun visor, get yourself a good pair of tennis shoes that you can trash and be okay with it. Make peace with that. And then be creative and don't really worry too much about what else you wear. A pair of sweatpants, pair of jeans, like really, really doesn't matter. Just get out there and do it. All right, friends. So that is the 101 basics of rain gear. We'll talk about it more because this is going to be a huge barrier for us as the weather begins to suck. All right. All right. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll probably see you tomorrow, even though it's Saturday. Bye-bye now. Couch to Active's #1 goal is to help you fill the gap between knowing you should exercise consistently and actually getting it done with a smile. Head on over to couch2active.com. Get the course, get the book, get going today at couch2active.com.